Hello, welcome to my live video about Scorpio, the Scorpio personality, and the Scorpio mentality. Thank you for listening and watching. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live. And if you would like a personal psychic tarot reading from me or a personal astrology birth chart reading from me, hey Ngozi, check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com for that information. I am an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader. And in this video, we're going to talk about the Scorpio mentality and the Scorpio personality. So Scorpio is a very deep zodiac sign. They feel deeply, they think deeply, and they like to do things deeply. You know, they don't do things half-assed. Scorpio is not the type of zodiac sign that will do anything half-assed, that will do anything halfway. Scorpios are full in when they choose to do something or when they choose to commit to something. And that's the thing with Scorpios, is that they're very commitment oriented. They like to know that you're going to commit to them just as much as they commit to you. If you're half-assing the relationship, then the Scorpio is not going to commit their full half of the bargain either. So Scorpio likes to know that, you know, and this is talking about all relationships, not just love relationships, friendships, family relationships. Scorpios are very, very deep people. They will do anything, almost anything for the people that they love. And they kind of expect that same thing in return. When they don't get it, they can be very disappointed. But the thing about Scorpios is that they're go-getters, you know, they're go-getters, they're hustlers, you know, and it's because they have that Mars energy. They kind of have that in common with Aries. They're Mars brother and sister because Scorpios ruled by both Pluto and Mars, right? So Scorpios are go-getters. They're not going to sit around and wait for you to give them what they want. You know, they're not going to sit around and wait for anyone to give them what they want. They're going to go out and get it. I have my Venus in Scorpio. Does this relate to me? Yes, it does. Can I do Cancer next? I thought I did. Did I not do Cancer yet? The Cancer personality and mentality? I don't remember, but yeah, if I haven't done it, then yeah, I guess I can do Cancer next if I do another one of these videos today. But let's keep on topic, okay? Scorpio. So Scorpio's ruled by both Pluto and Mars. So Pluto, you know, rules evolution, transformation, death, and rebirth, our reactions to crisis and change. Mars rules aggression, self-assertiveness, how we express our raw energy, how we express our sexuality. It also rules sex, okay? Pluto also rules sex as well. Hey Nathaniel, hey Paranormal Fan, how's everyone doing? We're talking about Scorpio and the Scorpio personality and mentality. Hey love, how are you? I'm good, Dina, how are you? Make sure you guys like the video as you guys come in. I am doing live readings, so if you would like a live reading, you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal payments, and you guys know anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, and so on and so forth. I'm also available for personal readings as well, which after I finish this video, I'm going to finish my personal readings. So, you're so good. That is wonderful, Dina. I love it. Hey, Sharlita. How's everyone doing? Scorpio is very determined and very deep, intense individuals. Exactly. Hey, Lavender. Hello, everyone. Scorpio in the house. Yes. They are very determined people, Nathaniel. That is a good point. And they are very deep. We were talking about that at the beginning of the video, actually, that Scorpios are super deep. And because of it, they don't do anything half-assed. You know, Scorpios are full-in people. Full commitment oriented types of people. Now, I was saying that Scorpios are go-getters because of that Mars energy. They're also very sexual. All right, don't book Lamarr. I booked a video reading and he was butt naked during it. I was so disgusted. That's a lie, but okay. But yeah, so Scorpios are very, you know, go-getters. Scorpios are the types of people who do not wait for you to, you know, give them what they want. Troll, right? Like. Intuition, God bless you. Scorpios are the types of people who, you know, are go-getters and they go after what they want. You know, they don't sit and wait around for the, you know, for you to bring them what they want. And it's due to that Mars energy. You know, Mars is a very go-getter energy, very self-assertive. Now, I was saying that they're very sexual as well because Pluto rules sex and Mars rules sex. So they tend to have this very sexual energy that's innate within them. And I'm going to delete this comment because that is a total out-face lie. Why would I be naked during a reading? I know, right? Like, why are you guys in here? Just get out. They're weird. So Scorpio tends to, it's actually kind of, the hell kind of question was that, right? Like, okay, so Scorpio actually tends to, it's a good, you know, thing that the trolls were here because Scorpio tends to attract trolls in a way. And I think it's due to this sexual energy that they have and this kind of intense, mysterious energy that Scorpios. By the way, I have Venus in Scorpio. So, I'm not surprised that trolls are in here. It is what it is. But, Scorpios tend to attract energy to them, good or bad. They're very polarizing people, and it's just this intense energy that they carry within them. That's not funny whatsoever. Exactly. Like, that was really, really weird. Intuition is key. That was really weird. What is with these trolls, dude? Whatever. So yeah, Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. So Mars rules aggression. Scorpios can be very aggressive. Okay, they can be very. They're not the types of people that you want to get mad. All right, especially with that Pluto energy as well. But I will say that Scorpios are the types of people you want around you when you have a crisis or change going on in your life. Scorpios are also the types of people who understand that change is a constant in life. Change is, something that life is. It's going to happen in life. Change is something that we can't avoid, right? So Scorpios also understand that people change, and as people change and grow, that's a natural thing, so Scorpio is also the types of friends, because unfortunately we find as we get older, all right, change is always my MO. Exactly. Yeah, ignore the trolls. Yeah, I'm just ignoring them. I don't know what the fuck their deal is, but change is a constant, and as people, human beings, we're always changing and evolving. And unfortunately, we can't always take people with us when we change and evolve, right? It's like really unfortunate. But the thing about Scorpios is that Scorpio is that one friend who will stick with you through the good and the bad. And I love that about Scorpios, because you don't find a lot of people like that. Like I was saying at the beginning of the video, they're very commitment oriented. So when they're all in, they are all in, right? And they expect that kind of same energy from you. So please don't, like, as a Scorpio changes and evolves, they kind of want you to be there with them too, right? Like, so please don't. You're realizing you can't bring people with you. Exactly, Javonda. Exactly. And that's an unfortunate lesson. But I think Scorpio, out of all the signs, probably is the easiest, or has the easiest time with dealing with that lesson, right? Of kind of growing and evolving and understanding that, I can't take everyone with me. Sometimes you kind of outgrow people, you outgrow situations, right? A Scorpio is also the type of person who will easily clock that energy in your own life. Like, oh, okay, it just seems like you're outgrowing this person, or you're outgrowing this, this job, so maybe it's time to, evolve and grow into something better. So Scorpio is also the type of friend you want around you when you're going through like a difficult time of trying to choose something, trying to choose between two options, trying to choose between two things in your life, right? Scorpio is the type of person who gives amazing advice, because the Scorpio has been up and the Scorpio has been down, and they've been up again and they've been down. Like, that's life, right? Like, what goes up must come down eventually, right? Life isn't always rainbows and lollipops and gumdrops, and that's also why the trolls are here. Like, trolls are, when they see something that's going good, they want to bring it down, right? But the thing about Scorpios is that they're really good at dealing with this energy, like, so they understand. They Scorpio's the type of person who, like, understands the psychology of humans in a way. So, like, a Scorpio will understand a troll in the sense that, okay, your life is really crappy and shitty, so you need to bother someone else whose life seems to be going pretty well, right? So they don't take that stuff like very seriously, right? Like, Scorpio understands the long term, the long term, what's the word I'm thinking of? The long term objective of life. And the long-term objective of life is to always be growing and evolving and to never stay the same. Thank you, guys. You guys love my shirt? I love this movie. Child, this movie is so good. This movie, like, was a big part of my growing up, but that's a different video. But yes, Scorpios understand the long-term perspective and objective of life. And so therefore, a Scorpio is not the type of person to get caught up in the little mundaneness of life, the little mundane, proclivities that, the little mundane, curveballs that life throws you. Scorpios are able to deal with that, because they understand what goes up must come down. They understand that, when you're up, you can be down, so don't take it for granted. You know, be humble, you know, be appreciative, you know, and when you're down, eventually you'll be up. So don't always stay stuck in that mental mindset of being down. You know, a Scorpio understands that. Like, they understand that, you know, it's all in your mind. It's all in what you do. It's all in how you move about the world, how you think, how you act. Like, a Scorpio understands the deep aspects of life. Scorpios are super duper deep. If there's not anything you take from this video, understand that the Scorpio is a deep thinker, a deep feeler, a deep lover, a deep being. Okay, they feel deeply and they go through life, you know, feeling deeply, loving deeply, and they want that same energy in return. Now, is that energy easy to find? Absolutely not. No, it's not. But once you find it, a Scorpio wants to hold on to it too tightly. So I want to say as well, it's interesting because Scorpios actually, you know, can find it difficult to let go. That's one thing I noticed about Scorpios, is that sometimes difficult for you guys to let go of what you guys hold on to so tightly. You know, you guys can hold on to things so tightly because you are so deep, you know, about things and about people. Even to the point when things don't work out, like your own goals and aspirations, like you hold on to them so tightly, you know, and when they don't work out, you're like, no, but no, like if I keep doing it, you know, it'll work out, you know. And a lot of times it does work out, actually. I will say that about Scorpios. They're very, very, you know, persevering people. You know, very, very persevering people who can persevere through anything, you know, all ups and downs, you know, all trials and tribulations. So that's one thing I just love about Scorpios as a Capricorn, Venus and Scorpio myself, is that they're very strong people. You guys are very, very strong, emotionally strong people. Like, certain things that you guys emotionally go through, the other zodiac signs would not be able to handle. Like, as a Capricorn, I'm just saying it. Like, and I have Scorpio friends, like, who you know, they tell me what they've gone through, and I'm like, girl, you know, child, boy, like, dude, I couldn't imagine, you know, but I'm glad you're still here. I'm glad you're still going strong. I'm glad you're still kicking. I'm glad you're still thriving. You know, that's one thing I love about Scorpios, is that they continue to thrive no matter what life or people throws their way, you know. And life and people will throw things Scorpios' way, trust and believe, you know. Because that's one thing people are a little bit envious of Scorpio. All right, I will say that. People are envious. I give good advice. I can't figure my own shit out. That's also one thing that's actually really I noticed about Scorpios, is that they sometimes give good advice, but they're not always the best at taking their own advice. So it's very, very interesting. Hey, Rasheen. I think all the water signs understand human psychology in different ways. I agree. We Scorpions are true to ourselves. We just wish everyone else would be. We will climb mountains and swim oceans for people, but we don't get the same treatment. Exactly. People think we are money hungry, but all we want is time and love. Yes, Lavender. Exactly. Cancers hold on to very tenacious beings. Yes, so true. Tired of the abusers who take advantage. Hard to trust people nowadays. Always feel there's an ulterior motive. Been hurt too many times to openly trust. Exactly. They are thriving and strong people. Blessings, Booski. I have a friend that is crazy, and he is an Aries. Me and him fight because he doesn't trust me. I would let go of my friend, but it's hard because me and my friend meet in primary school. Exactly. So it's hard for you to let go of that relationship, that bond. My ex is a Scorpio. We broke up 2 years ago because he said it's not love. He was back begging to rebound, and I was so hurt I refused. Now he talks briefly to me and acts cold. Why is he giving me mixed signals? One thing I notice about Scorpios is that they like to control. They do like control, all right? And they like to kind of control situations. So when they lose control, hi, Ernest. So when they lose control, a Scorpio will kind of try to maneuver a situation to regain that control, right? Stinger Gang, yes, Ernest. And I feel like that's kind of what's going on with what? Question mark. You're right, Janelle. We are so misunderstood a lot. Maybe if we treat others like they treat us, maybe they would love us more. Just like a Scorpio. Exactly. Did he just literally walk past the video just to be on video? But Scorpios, what else is there about Scorpios? Deep lovers, deep people, deep thinkers, people who would cross rivers and oceans for others, and sometimes doesn't get that same energy back, but still they thrive and evolve and grow. I can't with my internet holding me back from hearing truth. Child. Is it rainy where you are? Because I know sometimes the rain will affect the internet. It's like rainy here, but what else is about Scorpios? Scorpios, it's a good, interesting thing that you came in with that energy, Ernest. You know, that stinger gang, don't F with me. Scorpios are the types of people who will battle for the people they love too. Okay, so when someone they love, whether it's a family member, a friend, or you know a lover, hurts their feelings, hurts their family, friends, or lovers' feelings, a Scorpio will like defend that person. Like a Scorpio is a great friend who will defend you until the end, honey. Like if they love you, they are gonna defend you. They're gonna make sure you're good. They're gonna make sure you're protected. You know, a Scorpio, when you have a friend in a Scorpio, you have a friend for life. And that's one thing I love about Scorpio, you know. And one thing I noticed is that Scorpios are actually quite forgiving people. Don't get me wrong. They do get in their feelings sometimes. They are a water sign. They do get emotional. All right. They do have, you know, maybe they have to have a moment where they process their feelings. They have to get over something. But, you know, eventually they do get to a point of forgiving. And it's because, once again, that long-term perspective of life, they realize that forgiveness is not just about you or the other person. A lot of times it's about me, you know. Forgiveness is all about me. Like this is how a Scorpio would be. This is a Scorpio's mentality, right? Like I gotta do what's best for me. You know, I can't be good for you if I'm not good for me. That's a Scorpio, you know, because they understand that. They understand that you have to be good mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically to be good for other people. So we love Scorpios. Yes, let me be the bad guy for you, friend. Yes. Like a Scorpio will be your mouthpiece when you can't be the mouthpiece. Crazy, I love them, but they will bring hell and fury. They sure will, child. Yes, Rasheen. It's funny as I'll get out. I don't know. Hey, Jennifer, because we can tell real love from just being liked a lot. We feel differently than other sons. You guys do, and Scorpios are very sensitive to energy as well. So you guys can sense changes in energy. You know. And one thing I notice about Scorpios is that a person can say something to you guys, you know, and they can what's the word I'm thinking of? They can kind of convey something through their body language, but if their energy is off, you're like, yeah, so I hear you saying all this. I hear you, you know, you're giving me this tea, this fantasy with your body language, but what is this energy? Like, you know, explain your energy to me. Like, because your energy is different from what you're telling me. Like a Scorpio is really, really good at calling out energy or feeling, you know, a Scorpio is the first person to be like, I don't like that person's energy, you know? And 9 times out of 10, there's something there, you know, where there's smoke, there's fire, right? A Scorpio is really, really good as well. Like if you have a Scorpio mom or dad, my dad was a Scorpio. He passed away. I have a picture of him right here, though. If you have like a Scorpio parent, like a Scorpio parent will be the one parent who will be like, you know, that friend's not good for you, you know? You know, that boy, that girl's not good for you. You know, that is Scorpio. That's a Scorpio parent, especially. Scorpio people are good when it comes to business. Yes, they're good when it comes to business. 1, because Scorpios are a lot of times not afraid to take risks. 2, because they're really intuitive. All right. So they kind of are able to kind of feel a situation out and figure out, you know, whether or not it's a good kind of, you know, good venture for them to pursue. And they tend to be really good with money too, you know. Scorpio will flip shit on your ass. They get mad like a fire sign. They do. Expect yelling, cursing you out. If you hit their limit, we can cut with our words. Yes. I love Scorpio, dark sense of humor. That's a good point, La La Land. Scorpios do have dark senses of humor, and I love that about them. Super dark sense of humor, but I think that's my Capricorn sun because we tend to have dark senses of humor too. But yeah, Scorpios, I love, you know, they do have a dark sense of humor. Like, and they have a way where, once again, Scorpios are really, really good with crisis and change. So where the other zodiac signs are going through the gigs, you know, they're going through, you know, their moment of anxiety, freaking out. Scorpios has a way of like making a funny joke to lighten the mood, or calling out, you know, the fact that someone's freaking out, you know, and like everyone laughs at like Scorpios have that way of like lightening the mood, but in a very dark, somber way where it's like, yeah, okay, we're going through this gig, but let's just look at the bright side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, thank you, Rocky. My Pluto's in Scorpio and Scorpio Rising. We always seek to read people between the lines of something that someone says, or between the lines to get to the root of their actions and intentions. That's your dad. Yes, Star. Yeah, Scorpios are really, really good at reading between the lines, too. Your dad's a Scorpio? Exactly, Nathaniel. Hi, Lamarr. I do love Scorpios. I know quite a few in my life, and I have rising Mercury and Venus in Scorpio as well. Wow, strong Scorpio energy in your chart. Loyal people. Strong energy, loyal people, very protective and highly intuitive. Intense too. Yes, that's a Scorpio. Similar to Capricorn. Yes, Yo-Yo. He seems to be with another girl, but still, he sometimes wants to speak with me, giving me confusing signals. And oh my God, he was my first love, so I'm still hurting. This is hell. Yeah, Scorpios tend to have that, when a Scorpio leaves your life, no matter how they leave it, no matter what the relationship was between you guys, you feel it. Because once again, a Scorpio is the type of person who's going to be there with you through the thick and thin when other people aren't. Other people will abandon you. Other people can't handle your darkness a lot of the times. But a Scorpio can, Now, whether they choose to deal with your darkness, that's their choice, honey, okay? But they can handle darkness. They can handle their own darkness, and therefore, because they can handle their own darkness, meaning their own shadow self, when we speak of darkness, they can handle other people's darkness or other people's shadow selves. All right? Because we all have a shadow self. We all have a little bit of darkness in us, just as we have a little bit of light. You can't have the dark without the light. Scorpios are the one sign I seem to attract. They just like to play mind games for me, man. Ciao. They can play mind games for sure, but like emotional mind games, which are the worst ones. As a Scorpio, I disobey demands to the people who are meant, and who moves my friend I feel to sting them. Ooh, child. Hey, Castor and Pool. I'm a Scorpio in my family. Oh wow, you're the only Scorpio in your family? That's because we hold shit in, and when it comes out, all the bullshit people put us through comes out, not to hurt a person, but to get our point across. Yes. You guys do have a way of holding things in sometimes. Scorpio's eyes are weird, so deep. They are very weird. Hey, Janelle. True, Christine, but this stems from feeling unsafe in relationships, so they can have the "I'll get you before you get me" kind of mentality if you've been hurt a lot. That is so true, Dina. A Scorpio does have the kind of "I'll get you before you get me" or "I'll leave you before you leave me" mentality. Venus and Scorpio here. I do that all the time, and that's something I have to check within myself. Like, look, are you manifesting this, or is this here already? Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you in your feelings? What's going on? So sometimes Scorpios, you kind of have to figure out where your head is at, where you are, not only within yourself, but within your this dynamic, right? Or the dynamic that you're like, that you're reflecting on. Because Scorpios are very much people who like to reflect as well. Very much introspective people. Hey. Yes, Lamarr, took a relative to the Caribbean and had a love spell removed. That was heavy, bro. Wow. Yeah, it'd be heavy. That'd be heavy sometimes. When a Scorpio man love you, you will know. If they don't love you, they will F over you. Yeah, as long as you let them, though. Like, if you put your foot down, then they lose that power and that control. You're talking to a Scorpio now? Yes, a noble one. Yes, I prefer PayPal, and it's let me post a link for you guys actually. So while I'm here, I am doing live reading. So if you want a live reading, you can donate to my PayPal or my Super Chat. I do prefer PayPal. The link to the PayPal is in the description box. And I just posted it in the chat box. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question. $20 is two questions. $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. So let me know if you send a PayPal payment, because my phone's over there and I'll have to go get it. Scorpio men are great but dangerous. Yes. You always share memes that have deep scenarios. Yes. Yes, Virgos like analyzing things. But you know what's interesting is that I find that Virgos and Scorpios end up in a lot of relationships together. And I think it's because Virgos like to analyze. Like, they're very deep thinkers too, in a different way, in a more practical kind of earthy way. Whereas Scorpios are more just like, More deep in terms of like spiritual, I guess, or psychological, or emotional even. How much longer am I going to be on? Because you're about to head over to PayPal now. I'll be on for maybe another 5-10 minutes, so you can go ahead and send a PayPal if you want. Lamarr, we can also admit our faults. I admire you are just like, yeah, that's me, but it's something I got to check within myself. That's so, yeah, we are able to see our flaws and work on them. Exactly. Yeah, Scorpios like, and it's due to that like self-reflective attitude that they have, like the introspective attitude that they have, you know? Everything starts with you. The relationships you attract, the experiences you attract, everything starts with you and your mindset, your emotions, your mental, how you feel about yourself and the world at large, you know? And that's what I'm saying. Like Scorpios like understand energy. Like, you know, they can sense energy. They can sense when a person's energy is off. Yes, Lavender. Preach the good word, honey. So yeah, for those of you who want a chat or who want a live reading, you can donate to my PayPal or my super chat. We've been talking about Scorpios for a long time, honey. I always check myself, analyzing and working on myself with my Scorpio and Virgo energy, always wanting to better myself, but I will not stand for fuckery. Nope. No, ma'am. Very long time ago, I was like everyone else, but I started to become a Scorpio when I was listening to a Scorpio song called Under the Scorpio Sign and listening to a Scorpions band. Interesting. I do find that Scorpio is in one sign where like they like to congregate together. Like you'll find with like not all of the signs actually like each other. Like you sometimes you'll find like for example a Sagittarius who like cannot stand another Sag, or like a Sagittarius who will like spill another Sagittarius's tea. But Scorpios are the types of people who are like always like kind of looking out for each other sign wise and like who like each other's energy, like kind of like Capricorn. I find as a Capricorn maybe like I don't know. Whenever I find out someone's a Capricorn, I'm like, oh my God, like I love you already. Like, and Scorpio can kind of be that way, where when someone finds out, and I think it's because you understand each other's energy. It's like, oh my God, you understand me on an energetic, spiritual level. You know, like I think that's sometimes what it is. I don't think it's good for two Scorpios to be together. I think we're different as woman and man. That can depend, because you have to keep in mind that we're not just our sun sign, we have a moon sign, and sometimes our sun signs can be compatible, but our moon can be even more compatible, or our Venus signs can be more compatible, or our 7th house, or our 5th house, right? Let me go check my phone. By the way, not naked. So I have no idea what that troll was talking about. We had a troll come in earlier who said they got a personal reading from me, and they probably never got a personal reading from me, and I was naked in the personal reading. Okay. I'm sure if I was naked in a personal reading, it would be all over the internet. So that's a bold-faced lie. But I got your donation. So let me see if you put your information though in here. They want you, Lamarr. Child. That is not the way to get me. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Not telling lies. Go ahead, get yourself cursed, girl. But okay, let me check my PayPal. Trolling asses, exactly. Could you imagine if I did a reading naked? I would never. Like, I'm not that girl. That's probably what they want me to do, but that's never going to happen. All right, Caster, so go ahead. Yes, get yourself cursed. I mean, the trolls just, I don't know. The trolls, I'm not the one. You guys know that. You guys know, like, I'll put a candle on your ass, honey. Don't mess with me. So thank you, Rosa Maria. Rosa Maria, I'm actually going to do your reading today. So, Caster, go ahead and ask your question. No, Lamarr, I'm speaking from experience. My kid's dad was a Scorpio also. He cheated on me with 6 different women. Child. Okay. Let me just... Whew. Okay, I'm going back in. He proposed to me, took the ring, and proposed to another woman with the same ring. Oh, my God. Wow. What in the world? Sounds like a dark-sided Scorpio. Very dark-sided. Child. That's crazy. I would love to see you naked. Oh, my gosh. You guys. I can't with you guys. Y'all are a mess. Hey, Kenny. Child the fuckery. I don't know. What is today? It must be the Thursday tease, honey. Can we do lives on dark-sided aspects? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. You know what? Someone came in and was like, can you do Cancer next? And I was like, I thought I did Cancer, but I think I did Cancer's dark-sided aspects and not Cancer personality. So that makes sense. But yeah, we can do that. Where's Caster, though? Can you ask your question, Caster? Clarissa? I'm a woman and I'm interested in a woman whose initials are BH, and I would like to know if she would be interested. Just trifling one. I know, right? Trolls need love too, honey. But they're looking for love in all the wrong places. So let's see. Let's answer. Oh, your name is Clarissa. Oh. I got a $5 from Clarissa, not from so who is Clarissa? Who sent the PayPal? Did you send it, Rocky, or did Caster send it? Hey, Adrian. So, Rocky, did you send the $5 for a question, or did Caster? You love Scorpios, but you're done with water signs. Oh, it was Rocky. Okay. So I don't think I got your donation then, Caster. Let me see again. Rocky, ask your question. Oh, okay. I got it like totally wrong. Okay. I was so confused. Okay, so Rocky sent $5 just now, and Cassandra did. So, Rocky, ask your question. And then I guess I'll do you after Cassandra. A live tarot reading is just a live, it's what we're doing right now. So let's answer Cassandra's question first, which is, what's the woman's name again? Let's see, is BH interested in Cassandra? Is BH interested in Cassandra? We're doing a live reading, by the way. So if you would like a live reading, you can donate to my PayPal or Super Chat. Is BH interested in Cassandra? Siobhan cracks me up, yo. All Scorpios are not freaks. The chart interprets who the freaks are. I love Siobhan. All right, is BH interested in Castor? I don't want to keep spelling your real name. I get the Queen of Staves here in the past position. Interesting. What's your zodiac sign, Castor? The Emperor here in the present position. The Three of Coins in the future. The Strength in the present. I do feel like you guys would have a good connection. Compatibility. There is something about, I feel like you're Gemini. Okay, there is something about, I feel like either she makes you shy or you're just maybe shy in general. And as I said, I get the Hermit, which is definitely about shyness and like being very much to yourself or reserved. It could be that if you're not shy, she's shy. But would she be interested? Is she out of the closet? Do you know if she's out of the closet? I feel like, because I feel like she doesn't have a lot of experience, or maybe it's, I don't know. Someone's not out of the closet and doesn't have a lot of experience. She makes me hella nervous. I can't even eat around her. Oh, child. Oh, no, she's not out of the closet. Okay, because I feel like she's not out of the closet. And I feel like there is something about her where she's a bit curious. She is curious. But she kind of wants you to take the lead. Like, because once again, she's not out of the closet, so she doesn't know, like, the lifestyle. She doesn't know. So it's like she kind of wants you to take the lead in some way. She kind of wants you to make the first move. So she's kind of looking at you and kind of, how do I say this? She's looking at you and she's like, okay, so where's this going to go? You know, what's this going to lead to? You know, so she's kind of looking to you for answers in a weird kind of way, but I do feel like there is interest here. I feel like it would be at first mainly sexual interest, but it could potentially turn into something more. She blocked you, child. Why? She blocked you. Why'd she block you? Yes, Siobhan. Child. Unblock me. No, I'm not being funny. I'm sorry. I had to. You reached out and she blocked you on Facebook. Really? Okay. It may just be a boundary thing. Like where she's like, okay, I would stick to interacting with her in person. It is a little weird that she blocked you. And now I understand why you're nervous. But I would just stick to interacting with her in person. You reach out first, okay. Yeah, I don't think she expected you to find her on Facebook. And I also feel like there's something about where it was like too close for comfort. So I don't feel like it was the best time to maybe friend her or reach out on Facebook. But I would stay interacting with her in person and then maybe try to get her number when you feel like you're at a good spot to really take it further. All right. But I do feel interest, but she's very touch and go too. So just kind of with her, I feel like you kind of have to roll with the punches. Unfortunately. Oh, you're welcome, Christine. Hey, Nick. Sorry, that was a wee bit stalkerish. Yeah, it can be seen as, kind of stalkerish or something like that, so I would just stick to interacting in person as much as you can. And try to not be so nervous by asserting your power or your becoming. I feel like you need to become more comfortable maybe in your sexuality. Maybe that's the key, is becoming more comfortable in your sexuality, because I feel like she wants someone who's like really comfortable in their sexuality to the point where they can just kind of dominate her, if that makes sense. All right, so I hope you feel good about that, cast. So we're gonna move on to Rocky. Where's Rocky? Rocky, 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 Rocky. We've been on live for 40 minutes, minutes. Ow, ow, okay. Ow, 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 ow. Mm, 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 mm. I want to put on music. You got to be comfortable with who you are. Exactly, Siobhan. Yes, get it, Lamar. Ow, ow, ow. Rocky, what's your question? Copyright. Yes. Unblock me. Let's go back to the way things used to be. Drinking so much we forget all the memories. July in the park. Undress in the dark. Stop before we start. Unblock me. I love that song, you guys. Should we play that song? I want to know what's going on with my Scorpio woman. Okay, let's see. What is going on with Rocky and her Scorpio woman? Rocky, you're a woman, right? I think we're going to end this live by playing my song. Unblock me. What's going on with Scorpio, or what's going on with Rocky and her Scorpio woman? She's going to stay secretive. Child. What's going on with Rocky and her Scorpio woman? Why do you feel discouraged? Because she blocked you? I can understand that. Maybe you should ask her why she did it. And how do you know that you were blocked? Because it's one thing to block a person, and it's another thing to just like delete their friend request. Exactly. Don't let it discourage you. There's too many people in the world. Lamarr will be back. I want another question answered if you don't mind. Yes. Okay, so what's going on? I'll be here. What's going on with Rocky and her Scorpio woman? I mean, I don't blame you. Like being blocked, that was a little shady. I'm not gonna lie. That was a little shady. What's going on with Scorpio, Rocky and her Scorpio woman? Look, if a Scorpio really cares, you'll know. But stay strong. We like to set up tests. That's true. Scorpios do test you. All right. So in the past, we get the Four of Swords. Okay. So the Scorpio woman's being secretive. The Two of Swords. I feel like there's something about this Scorpio woman, Rocky, where she'll get like a little bit defensive or confrontational when you try to get in her business or when you ask her questions. Six of Swords. Four of Cups, and she has a way of like, smoothing you over, making you feel like, there's nothing wrong, everything's good, you're freaking out, it's all you, King of Coins. Seven of Coins. Nine of Cups. I don't know. I feel like there could be something going on at work that she's not speaking about. Does she like both men and women, Rocky? Lamarr, you be proud. I went out to the bar on my B-day and won second place in karaoke contest and sang the I'm in Love with Mary Jane song. I'm in Love with Mary Jane. What song is that? Who sings that song? I love you, Mary Jane. Sugar, come by and get me high. I love you, Mary Jane. This Scorpio woman, Three of Swords with the Knight of Swords. I do feel like she's keeping secrets. She's keeping secrets. I feel like it involves a man. I feel like she's maybe flirting with a man or something, or she's like questioning her sexuality. There's something about her being on the fence about her sexuality or about what she really likes at this time. She just doesn't know how to express it. She's not happy with something. Yeah, she just doesn't know how to express her emotions. And so instead of saying that, she prefers to keep them secret until she can figure it out on her own. But with the Devil card coming out, I do feel like she has secrets, and I feel like she's gonna, whatever secrets she has, it's gonna be found out. So I do feel like there will come a moment that whatever's done in the dark will come out in the light. So, but I feel like it has to do something with her sexuality or something with, and if it's a man, I feel like this man is kind of going after her versus her going after him. But it's like causing her to like question things, nonetheless. If you confused, then speak on it. Exactly. Some people don't know how to. We just love you. That's all. Shunda. I can't wait for my reading. Yes, Rosa Maria. Oh, did you send the thing, Caster? Let me see. Unblock me. You gotta get an evolved Scorpio. I had a horrible experience with my Scorpio, but I learned a lot and I still love his raggedy ass. Yes, get an evolved Scorpio. That's the key, is getting an evolved one. She's shutting you out just slowly. Yes. Yes, Rocky. She should just tell me. Exactly. Yeah, so you may have to like, I feel like she's going to leave little breadcrumbs. And I feel like from the breadcrumbs, you're going to find like something big. Like, okay, so this is what's been going on. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's what I see. It was Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch. Really? Rick James has a song called Mary Jane. Cha, I need to listen to that. Gotta be careful with these bi girls. They slipping and sliding. They be slipping and sliding. Child. And the bi guys for that matter. But that is a good point, Siobhan. Oh my God, Nick. Nick says girls be slipping and sliding, guys be ripping and tearing. Child. Y'all are a mess this morning. I can't. Y'all are on it. I need to drink more coffee. Y'all got me shook. Y'all got me shook, child. Yes, Siobhan, because not all Scorpios are evolved. Exactly. We also tend to stay stuck in the past. Exactly. And can lose focus on what matters in the present. Yes. Like relationships, love, striving for reaching goals. Exactly. That's one thing I noticed about Scorpios too, is that they have a tendency to like stay stuck in the past and lose focus quite easily. But it's all about like self, right? Like as long as you're good for yourself, like put yourself first and like all that will subside. You're welcome, Rocky. Gotta be careful. Yes. Any girl I knew who went both ways was always backpedaling. Just admit you want both. Thank you. That's hard for some people to admit, is that they like both men and women. Let alone admitting you like the same sex child. But you know, it is what it is. You know, there are people like that. Nick is a typical Scorpio. Child, he might have Scorpio in his chart, but he is not a Scorpio, honey. He is a Sagittarius through and through. But I think he is Venus in Scorpio, so that makes sense. Lavender got all the game. Hope y'all listening. Yes. Lavender says, Rocky, she's not going to tell you just yet. She's trying to hold on while she's seeing if something else will pan out. Thank you. Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. Yes, we are. It just depends on who can bring it out of us. Exactly. Thank you, Cassandra, for the $5.55 donation. So go ahead and ask your question. Let me see if you actually sent it in here. Okay. Yes, I'm still live. I know, right? I'm about to get off soon though, because I have personal readings to do. But y'all know I get on this live and I just talk and I just have fun kikiing and chatting with y'all. It is what it is, child. But let's go ahead and do this reading for Castor. Something has happened to her, like I always stuck in the past. It can hinder me from forgiving, pushing forward, and fearing positive change. Because I'm so used to being hurt and disappointed, so I'm scared of the unknown, the bright. Yes, Dina, preach. So Castor wants to know now, how does she get the bag? Now, for all my Earth signs and Capricorn people out there, they can relate to this reading. In this live, we are all about the bag, honey. And on this channel, we are all about the bag, okay? Finding ways to get the bag, to maintain the bag. So let's help Castor out and figure out how she can get the bag. How can Castor get the bag and remove the blockages preventing her from getting the bag? Yes, Cappy, yes. I love you, Lamarr. Keep being you and don't change for anyone. I love you too, Lavender. Thank you. And I will not change for anybody. Ever. Never, ever. I love being me. Yes, Lamarr. Yes. Amen. Ooh, Cat Moon, can't wait to hear this reading. Yes. How can Castor get the bag and remove the blockages preventing her from getting the bag? Let's see. Let's get the tea. All about the bag. Yes, Nick. Can you please tell me if Aries Tyler wants something serious with me? Who is Aries Tyler? How can Castor get the bag and remove the blockages preventing her from getting the bag and getting the money she wants? Removing blockages, yes. How can she remove the blockages? I have the universe here in the past position, so you need to work more with the universe, with spirit, with God, okay? And maybe God, spirit, the universe has kind of been calling to you with your money in some way, possibly calling to you to make certain changes with your money, with how you make your money, with how you spend it, something along those lines. So I would say listen to your intuition, your gut first and foremost. I get the Four of Staffs, so this is about perseverance in this deck. This is about, endurance. So persevering when it comes to your money, you know, fighting the good fight, not giving up, especially when it gets hard, especially when it seems like the odds are against you. You got to keep going. You got to keep moving forward. You got to keep your eye on the goal, all right? And not lose sight of it. The Ace of Swords, so you got to speak it into existence as well, okay? You have to speak it into existence, and you also have to put yourself out there as well. I don't know what your job is, what you do for work, but, you know, don't be afraid to look into making side money, you know, doing a side hustle, doing a side job, or something like that. But with the Ace of Swords, this can mean could find work, or maybe you work already in media, or in some type of communications job or something like that. But this definitely means you have to speak out what you want into existence. Maybe get a journal. You know, there's power in writing things down. It's in and out, Lamarr. Oh, okay. So money just kind of comes in and okay. I get the star. So definitely put yourself first. All right. True for the parts I can hear. Oh, the sound is in and out. Oh, I don't know why the sound is in and out. Can you guys hear me? I get the Two of Swords here. With the Knight of Swords. So you've really got to just persevere and keep moving forward. You can hear, well, okay, good, good. I don't know, you might have to watch the playback, caster. But you've got to keep persevering and moving forward. This is what the Knight of Swords means as well, is persevering and moving forward. And also not psyching yourself out. With the Knight of Swords is the type of energy where you just kind of go and you don't really think, you know. And that can be a good thing in certain circumstances, and that could be a bad thing in certain circumstances. In this circumstance, I feel like it's a good thing. Move forward and don't think about the consequences. Don't think about what could go wrong. Think about what could go right. Think about your goal and what you're trying to achieve. It's really about persevering and finding new ways to make money. I get the Empress, so I think money's going to get better. I also feel like you need to move. I don't know if if the options in terms of the jobs where you live, I get the Emperor next to the Empress, are like slim, but I feel like moving would benefit you, or traveling outside of your comfort zones in some way, traveling outside of your city, your town. And really not being afraid to hustle. Like, I don't feel like you're going to have to hustle forever, but hustle just enough to get to a place where you feel like you can build upon something. Like, get to a place where you feel comfortable, where you feel stable, and then build on it. But I feel like sometimes you see the glass is half empty, or, you know, half full. And it's more so you need to kind of see, you need to see the benefit of where you are in your life at this time and build on where you are at right now. All right. Like, I feel like a big part of it is your mentality. It's your mental, how you view your life, how you view your ability to make money, to keep money. You have to be open-minded, be more open-minded as well. And it wouldn't hurt to get some good energy. So maybe contact me for like a money candle when you get the chance as well. I feel like that would really help you, actually. Because I feel like you just need good energy when it comes to money as well. So I would also look into like getting something feng shui-ish for your home that would be money oriented. So what are some flowers or something associated with money? Citrine is a crystal that's associated with money. I am answering questions. Citrine's a good crystal to have in your home that's like good for money energy. What are some herbs or some flowers that are good for money? Chrysanthemums, I heard, are good for money as well. Roses actually can be good for money. All right. So I feel like you need money energy in your home as well. I do sell money jars too. So, you know, this is also good for like keeping money, attracting money, a money jar, but you need like good money energy. And bonsai tree, exactly. Bonsai tree, jade's a good one. Thank you. Jade is a really, really good one. So, you know, get that good money energy, you know, and maybe get a candle. Seriously, like, I'm serious. I think you need a candle. Because not only do you need good energy, I think a candle will remove certain blockages, especially in terms of your mental mindset. And maybe light green candles around your home too, with the intention of making more money, attracting more money, you know? Really, really good. Some colors that are good for money as well is green, red is actually good for money too, fast money, and yellow. So, ooh, child, it's cold. Yes, hit the super chat for a reading. I'm about to get off soon. But if you want a reading while I'm here for maybe another 5 minutes, let me know. The children are just getting out of school, honey. Thank you, G Beauty. You're welcome, Caster. I'm sorry you couldn't hear. I don't hesitate at all. I'm in all the time, but I have hella Earth and Cardinal friends that keep me in check. Sometimes I gotta get the dirty look and chill. What's the cologne scent called that supposedly smells like money? I don't know. But I think I know what you're talking about. It's on the tip of my tongue. I want to know what Chris would be, or what Chris. I want to know what Nick would be like hanging out with him in person. I'm gonna hang out with Nick in person one day, and we're gonna do a vlog. That's gonna be so fun. I think that'll be really fun. I want to do vlogs with you guys. So let's answer G Beauty's question. Thank you for the $4.99 donation to my super chat. And so G Beauty's question is: Does Tyler Aries want something serious with you? How does he feel about you? So how does Tyler Aries feel about G Beauty? Does Tyler Aries want something serious with G Beauty? Your baby got out on Christmas vacation yesterday. Oh, I forgot that it's they're on. Oh, so they're getting out like. They are getting out for Christmas then. Okay, that makes sense. Child, that means they're gonna be out outside all day making a whole bunch of noise. But I love the kids. I do. I really do. Okay, so how does Tyler Aries feel about G Beauty? Does Tyler Aries want something serious with G Beauty? It was a problem at first, but then when you were done pulling, it did stop. I believe it was your energy so strong. Maybe that's what it was. You're welcome. That would be fun. I know that would be really fun. Oh, someone just bought a personal reading. Yay. Yeah, hell yeah, that would be dope. Lamarr and Nick vlogging. I want to see that. I'm definitely down to hang with you, Lamarr. Yes, Nick, let's do it. That would be so hilarious. I would live for it. So, all right, last shuffle. Does Tyler Aries want something serious with G Beauty? How does he feel? Let's see. Let's get some good tea here. Spill the tea, spirit guides. All right, we get the universe here in the past. So this does tell me that this is kind of, in some way, a spiritual connection, even if it's a past life connection between the two of you. I get the magician here. Okay. So there's something about Tyler where he has, a lot of powerful manifestation energy. He has a lot of energy where he can draw people to him. Okay. You're welcome, G Beauty. Here we get the 8 of Cups here. Interesting. I have the Temperance and the conclusion with the 3 of Staves. How does he feel about you? I feel like he enjoys talking to you. He enjoys conversations. That you guys have. I'm not sure if Tyler Aries is looking for a serious commitment or a serious relationship at this time. There is something about Tyler Aries where he is a bit unreliable when it comes to that kind of thing. There's also something about Tyler Aries where it's almost like he kind of strings you along, but he doesn't mean to do it intentionally. feel like there's something about Tyler Aries where he's trying to figure himself out in some way. But I do get the Lovers. I feel like maybe over time it could grow into something, but I feel like it's mainly your energy I'm getting around that than his. So I feel like it would be mainly you leading the relationship in that way or in that direction versus him leading it in that direction, which I feel like is actually going to frustrate you because I feel like you're going to want him to take the lead versus you taking the lead. So I feel like he enjoys talking to you and it can kind of grow into something. But right now, I don't think he's looking for a commitment or anything too serious. You like him more. Exactly. I think you like him more than he may like you. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I get. And I feel like there's something about him. Aries are flirts, and I do feel like he is flirtatious, but I feel like there's something about him where I feel like right now it's getting to know you. It's the getting to know you stage, it's that kind of energy. But I feel like the more you actually get to know him, it's like the more you're kind of like, oh, this is how you actually are. That's kind of what I get from your energy. Like, I don't know why, but Nick, I think of that movie where Will Ferrell goes streaking. I'm streaking. Like, you could be chill but wild too. I don't know if it's your pick or what. Yeah, I get that from Nick too. I think Nick would be cool people and fun to kick it with. Good vibes. I agree. They'll be out for 2 weeks here in VA after tomorrow. Oh, you're in VA too, Shunda. After tomorrow. Okay, so they'll be out for 2 weeks, honey. Oh, child. That means y'all are going to be hearing a lot of children in my live stream, so I hope you guys don't mind the children, honey. Because they be outside, dipping it and doing it, and just living their fantasies. I love to double whammy a flirting Saggy and Aries moon. Honey, you think KFC is still open? Yeah, Nick, with you, with that, you a whole mess, child. God bless the children, yes. Yes, Nick is wild. Yeah. Child. Yes, Nick, you are a wild child, honey. But that's why we love you here. I love you guys. I've been on here for an hour and I did not intend to, but that's how it happens on Lamarr Townsend Tarot's YouTube channel. I love you guys. Thank you guys for joining me on this live stream about the zodiac signs, Scorpio, and their personality and their mentality. Don't know if thank you of reading you did for me the other day, but thank you, though there's something that came up and got busy and lost time. Oh, okay, Scorpio 44. You're so welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. You're the best. Thank you, Christine. And I am so glad that I followed you on Instagram, actually, because I kept looking at your profile and I was like, is this Christine? And then finally it clicked. I was like, this is Christine. Let me follow her. Love you, Lamarr. Love you too, Dina. I love you guys. And I will catch you guys in the next live. Remember, if you want your own personal reading, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I am available for personal readings. So also, if you don't mind following me on Instagram, follow me at Lamarr Townsend, and on Facebook at Lamarr Townsend Tarot. And if you don't mind following me on here too, subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I go live, honey bunny. And you can feel the homosexual fantasy. All right. Hey, I just hope next time you're more open-minded when it comes to male and females. All right. Well, thank you guys. I love you guys. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and contact me for a personal reading. Okay. And I will catch you guys in the next live. Love you.